Salute. Welcome to the Real Big Fruit Podcast. I'm your host, Big Fruit, the Michael Jordan of recording, also known as the voice of the streets, better known as the glue, because I like to keep things together and keep them in a proper perspective. What's popping? Squeak Fever is in the building. What's good? I see you, homie. What's good? First and foremost, when y'all come through, you smash the like button, man. Show your boy some love, man. Smash the like button. It don't cost you nothing to smash the like button. Word the mother, man. How y'all doing out there on this Friday night? Y'all see the title. The homie Love from Marcy Projects, Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. He gonna pull up. We're gonna get some Marcy history from him. We're going to talk to Love. Love got some things he want to talk about. But more importantly, he want to address the boy, Big Smoke, Big Black Smoke, a.k.a. Big Smiz, a.k.a. Silverback, whatever the fuck he call himself. Love want to address that. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely looking forward to that. But I'm going to try to get some memorable moments out the brother, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get some Marcy history from him. I'm gonna try to get some memorable moment from him for the homie Tilo. Rest in peace. If you don't know, Tilo was a stepper down there in Marcy Projects. Tilo was one of the older brothers of the boy Tata that's running around with Jay-Z. Tilo was Marcy's own. You know what I'm saying? Tilo was one of those. You know what I'm saying? Tilo lost his life on Rikers Island. You know what I'm saying? Got into a knife fight on Rikers Island. The dude who he was going at it with hit him in his neck with a broken broomstick. Shit hit his jugular vein, you know what I'm saying? So we lost Tilo. That's why Jay-Z said on God did. He was like, you know what I'm saying? Memories of Tilo. Pray that nobody have to die over jail phones. You know what I'm saying? That was Tilo. Tilo was one of those. We're gonna try to get a memorable moment from him about Tilo. Also, I'm gonna try to get a memorable moment of my boy, Shoe Shine. No question, you know what I'm saying? I want to get a memorable moment of Shoe Shine. Love grew up with Shoe Shine as well. And Shoe Shine. And I want to get some memorable moments of him of the boy Polite. Rest in peace to the boy Polite. Y'all know who Polite be. The Killer Ben and Polite saga. You know what I'm saying? But Polite was moving all through Bed-Stuy. He was out in Marcy. He was on NA Rock. And he was in LG. But he was in Marcy heavy. And Love can testify to that. So we're going to try to get a memorable moment from Love about Polite as well. But he want to address this boy Big Smiz, man. Big Smiz been being a pain in the ass for a minute. He keep Love and Pizzo name in his mouth. And he keep harassing me about being heard. And every time I try to give Big Smiz the floor to be heard, he disappear on me. You know what I'm saying? And I've been having Love and Pizzo on my line. But let me tell you this, right? I'm going to tell y'all like I told Love, I am totally surprised that Love hit my jack to entertain this shit. I told him, I said, damn, I'm surprised you called me to entertain this shit. Love said he was fed up. He was like, yo, I'm fed up with this dude. He wanted, I'm going to give it to him. So you know how Big Fruit do. Although I like to keep things together and keep them in a proper perspective, I will give the homies the platform to say what they got to say. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give Love the platform to say what he got to say. You know what I'm saying? Because Smiz been wilding. He been trying to slander them dudes. Yo, listen. When Smiz first pulled up talking crazy, yo, Love and Pizzo, I was like, whoa, time out. You the first human being in the whole galaxy, in the world, that I ever heard say some crazy shit about Love or Pizzo from Marcy. The shit blew my mind. You know what I'm saying? But he had his reasons for doing that type of shit. And he's going to get the response he wants since he got that shit out there like that. You know what I'm saying? He went crazy on my platform. So it's only right that I allowed them to address that shit on my platform. You know what I'm saying? He said that here. You know what I'm saying? For people to see, he wrote that shit on the screen, and that wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna hit the we ain't gonna keep the brother waiting because he waiting for me to call. You know what I'm saying? He waiting for me to call. We're going to get him on the line. We're going to get him on the line. We're going to get him on the line. We gonna get him on the line. Squeaking Applehead in the building. 6 building in the building.
Hello?
Yo, what's poppin', homie?
What's poppin', my G?
How you doing? How you doing, man? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long.
Nah, you good, my nigga.
First and foremost, let me let you know I got you on speaker for the whole New York City to hear you. You know what I'm saying? They tapped in. They tapped in right now. You know what I'm saying? Let me welcome you to the podcast. You know what I'm saying? To the platform again. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you pulling up. You know, I let the peoples know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know who Love be. Love out of Marcy projects. You know what I'm saying? Stepped hard through Queensbridge. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? He's an original out of Marcy projects. A lot of people know of Marcy projects because of Jay-Z, Memphis Bleak, Rockefeller, and all that. But we talking Marcy before them days. We talking the 80s when being from Brooklyn was about something. You know what I'm saying? Love was out there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy to have you in the building because I always grew up hearing the name Love. You know what I'm saying? Always knowing that Love was a stepper in Marcy. And I'm happy to have you here to give us some of that old Marcy history. You know what I'm saying?
Doubt. I'll be glad
to. Most importantly, I also wanted to give you the platform to address the boy Smoke. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a fact.
Yeah, we're going to get to that. Yeah, we're going to get to that. But I wanted to have you enlighten the people on some of that old Marcy history. You know what I'm saying? Some memorable moments of 3 people in particular. I would like to start with the homie T-Lo. May he rest in peace. Can you give us some memorable moments of T-Lo and who T-Lo was and what he meant to Marcy?
Bottom line, T-Lo, for those that don't know, that's Tata's big brother. May he rest in peace. He was also my brother. You know what I mean? A true stepper. One of the original Marcy Posse members. In fact, he was one of the founders. T-Lo was definitely about his business. You know what I mean? You know, one of the guys that said what he mean and mean what he said. You know, he was definitely, you know, official. You know what I'm saying? In and out, even in the streets, and you know what I'm saying, to his people. You know, wasn't no snake shit about him. You know what I mean? He was a good dude at heart, but he was definitely a wolf. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know, I have so many memorable moments with T-Lo. You know what I'm saying? You know, some of them real delicate, you know what I mean? Being that my man passed away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we had a whole, like, a lot of deep history, you know, with T-Lo, with his family. You know what I'm saying? Us running in and out of the crib. You know what I'm saying? Us doing what we do.
Housing project. No doubt.
That's a fact. Marcy, you know what it is. You know, we from the hood. You know, families connect. You in and out the crib. You know what I mean? And that's what we used to do. We, you know, a lot of times, you know, when it's cold, we standing in the buildings. You know what I mean? Blowing on the tree. You know what I mean? Just reminiscing. And for those that don't know, in that time, Marcy, that whole perimeter, we had that on tie down. You know what I mean? If you wasn't from there and we catch you down there, we meant business. We was stomping on you. You know what I'm saying? And T-Lo was one of the niggas that was spearheading that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That was my guy.
Absolutely.
That was my brother. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of people that don't know T-Lo, like I said, he was definitely one of the official ones. You know what I'm saying? That's how I ended up getting entwined with the dudes from Fort Greene. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because T-Lo family was from Fort Greene. For those that don't know, Mello, Arsha and them, that's T-Lo cousins.
Okay.
And, you know, through him, I got entwined with the dudes down there. In fact, let me shout them dudes out, like Mello and Killer and Rumble. You know, my little bros, Squeak. You know what I mean? Fly Top, may he rest in peace. Magnetic. All of them dudes, Jew Boy, Juju, Tracy Washington, all of them dudes was my mans. You know what I'm saying? And that connection definitely came through Tilo. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, no
They
doubt.
loved and respected Tilo for who he was. That was Mellow cousin, and he was a stepper. You know what I mean? And so was I. So they embraced me with that love through my man, and them my niggas. I love them all. You know what I'm saying?
Squeak in the
Big up
building
to all
tonight.
of them.
Squeak in the
Yeah,
building tonight. You watching
that's
it
that's
live.
that's my babe bro right there. You know
No
what I'm saying?
question. No question. No
True
question.
G. You know what I'm saying? CLR, my dudes. You know what I'm saying? Khalif, all of these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Is my man's. Like Killer Ben, I got true history with these dudes. You know what I'm saying?
No
Memorable
question.
moments.
Now,
And
not
that
to
was
cut
through
you off,
Tilo.
but you said Killer Ben, and there's only when you mention Killer Ben, it's only right because you know what I'm saying, you can't do one without the other. You mentioned
No
Killer
doubt.
Ben, I have to ask you about some memorable moments in the polite history with Marcy.
Oh, that's a fact. Polite. Old Georgie Johnson.
Yeah,
That was my
George.
nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
George.
a lot of people don't know. Polite was a big stepper out in Baltimore and all of that. Had the
Absolutely.
town on tie down. And Polite is from Bedford
And
and
DeKalb.
DeKalb. You know what I'm saying? Those that know. Fowler, Oz, all of them from up there. You know what I'm saying? Them my G's. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, memorable moments with Polite. Niggas don't know that Polite started out with us.
Yeah, Marcy.
Selling crack in Marcy with us. That's how his name really got out there, through us. You know, before all the turmoil that he encountered in his life moving forward.
Right.
Polite started up under us. You know what I'm saying?
Georgie, no question.
Let me tell you a memorable story, a funny story, in fact, with my nigga Polite. One time, right, we used to hustle on my side of the hood. Niggas don't know that's the Flushing side of the hood. We had a lane that we had locked down. This during the Danny Dan era. You know what I mean?
Rest in peace to Danny Dan.
Rest in peace to my big bro. You know what I'm saying? And we out there one day, we hustling, we all go on the other side because we used to hang out behind 606, which is by the basketball court over there where City and them live on Marcy Avenue. Big up to my dude Big Show, City, Hover, my nigga S. Gotti, my big bro Wolverine and Boom. May he rest in peace. These is true G's from Marcy. We hanging out over there, and this crackhead nigga comes through, and he had a ring. So some of my dudes, they didn't notice about Polite. You know what I'm saying? And some of us did. You know what I mean? But the crackhead dude, he had a ring he was selling. And the ring said George on it. So niggas like, yo, why the fuck you buying a ring, you know what I'm saying, with the name George on it? He like, cause that's my name. And niggas like, what? Yeah, my name George Johnson.
George.
And we was killing George, calling that nigga Curious George. We was killing Polite behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? That was my man. Another memorable story. I remember when he first bought, I think it was Punch. It was either JR or Punch, but I think it was Punch. He had bought the Park Avenue from Punch.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember
green and white
shit. When he had the Park Avenue.
Yeah, he had just bought the Park Avenue. That's what made me and Tilo put some bread together, and we bought Sauce Money from my hood, the rapper. We had bought his father's Park Avenue.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So before we got the Park Avenue, Polite come through, we jump in the whip, niggas happy, we riding. Now we like, yo, bro, why you ain't got no fucking music in this motherfucker? Nigga like, I got music. And we like, so turn it on. So he like, chill. We riding. So the nigga throws on the motherfucking headphones. So we like, yo, what's up with the music? He said, I told y'all I got music. All right, turn it on. Nigga, that shit don't work. The nigga had a Walkman playing the music through his headphones. We like, come on, bro.
I remember when he had that
shit up, man.
I remember when he had that.
Yeah, we got a lot of memorable memories with Georgie, my motherfucking nigga Polite. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no question. No question.
And then, you know, shit went on. they started, before he went to Baltimore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was
Polite
down
was
my
on
way.
the island.
He was down my way fucking with Wise.
Yeah,
Rest in peace to Wise. He was down my way.
exactly.
Yeah.
He was fucking with Wise. He was hitting Peanut at the time too.
Yeah.
The nigga nut. I know because we were involved. You know what I'm saying? So I know about all of that.
No
Plus,
question.
when he got locked up in '87 for,
Ron K, rest in peace.
exactly, he was rest in peace to Ron K. They had him locked up for down in Ron K. He came through and he had some turbulence with a nigga named Sham from Harlem. Whoever know, this big nigga, Big Sham, they was calling him. And we runs into him in the mess hall. He told me he had the turbulence with dude or whatever. So we like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? The dude Sham ended up getting transferred to my house. At this time, I was in March 7.
This is 87. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
It's the end of 87.
Exactly. So this right before I went up north. And me and my man Knowledge from Tompkins, a lot of niggas don't know who he is. We call him Beanhead. Straight savage. For real, for real. My nigga,
savage.
He was a savage. My nigga motherfucking Beanhead Knowledge. Raleigh brother. So we got the nigga in the back. To make a long story short, you know what I'm saying? We sent this nigga named C from the Bronx at him. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So C offered him, the dance floor, come in the back. You know what I'm saying? And niggas that was in the mall, they know this story. You know what I mean? Me and Knowledge hit this nigga up so crazy. Yo, bro, nigga, lungs collapsed, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Put that pain on.
And we caught new charges for that. Back then, you know what I'm saying? Just like in 86, you go back and forth, the Bronx criminal, and then they throw that bullshit out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I had mad new charges on the island. Niggas know for that same shit, blowing niggas down. And he was one of them that we blew down. I'm telling this story because basically it was for my nigga Polite.
No question.
You know what I'm saying?
No question. George. Now, I got a personal one.
Okay.
My boy Shoeshine. I need you to tell me some funny shit about my boy Shoeshine. That was my boy.
Shoe?
Yeah, Shoe, man. I want to hear a story about Shoe before he became Shoeshine. That's
before he was Shoeshine, yeah. he was Pookie.
Pookie.
You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace to Pookie.
Rest in peace to my nigga Shoe. My nigga Shine, man. And then he had another name that we called him. And a lot of niggas don't know this. If you from Marcy, you know. We used to call that nigga Shoeshine Billy Badass.
Yeah, I see a lot of people call him Billy.
Yeah, that nigga Billy, though he was the toughest nigga on the planet, this nigga was like 5'3", you know what I'm saying? But what we used to do is, Billy was like the front line. We'd be on the train and shit like that. We'd send Billy or Sugar.
Now, what year you talking? What year you talking?
We talking 85.
Okay.
84, 85, shit like that. When niggas was on the train, giving niggas that work. And if anybody know, they know. When you in junior high school and you had to travel out your school zone to go to school, or if you was going to school, if you had to go to Eastern District, Eli Whitney, any of these fucking schools, and you was in a certain place, you had to ride by Marcy to get to your school and to get home. And if you had problems, we was on your neck.
So nigga. That's you talking the G line? The G, that's when it was the GG.
You already, that's when it was this is when it was the GG.
That's when it was the GG.
Before it just became
train.
The G line. It was the GG train. You know, the old train.
Yeah, no doubt. The
rattling,
GG.
graffiti everywhere. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is what we talking about in this era. You know what I mean? And we used to send Shoe ahead of us. And niggas should see the little nigga and think it was something sweet, and we on your head after that. You know what I mean? And if anybody that knows Shoeshine, niggas know Billy, he get to work. You know what I'm saying? And me and Shoeshine came up before all of that. We was the first like little niggas in the hood with the sheepskins on. You know what I'm saying? And Shoeshine, you know what I'm saying? He was in Catholic school first.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And my moms and them was Christians. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So we had similar backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? So Me and Shushan, we always was tight. You know, we had arguments like everybody else. Niggas had arguments, but we never did like a lot of other niggas. You know what I'm saying? In other hoods where, you know, if we had a disagreement, we gonna line you up and get you killed. We not taking it there with each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We had arguments, we had fights.
Right.
But nigga, tomorrow, you my friend, you my brother. I might get into it with Shushan, you know what I'm saying? And tomorrow, we jumping the shit out of a nigga.
It's funny you mention that. It's funny you mention that because I don't think Marcy has a history of dudes killing each other, going to jail.
Nah, we didn't do that, bro.
Yeah,
we rather just stop fucking with a nigga. That's why, nigga, I'm about
think there's a history of that. I know LG went crazy at one time. Fort Green is massive with it.
East New York,
East New
niggas
York,
in the field. Niggas did that. We had a different love for one another because before the money and the clothes and the broads, and we had each other first. You know what I'm saying? We had each other.
No doubt.
You know, and a lot of our mothers, like, you know, a lot of our parents knew each other. And I mean, knew each other before we were born.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So some of our mothers were friends. They knew each other from when they were teenagers, going to high school or whatever, coming up. So that kind of prevented us from going in that direction.
And it should have prevented so many other housing projects as well, because that was the same thing. That was the same thing in my hood. I remember seeing pictures of my mother as a little girl in front of my housing project, like the first year it opened type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're definitely right on exactly about that, man. You're definitely right about that. Listen, brother, before you go, you must address this Smiz situation. Now, I enlightened the people on what's been going on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's tapped in because they know what's going on. I'm going to just give you the floor so you can address what it is with this dude, man, because he wants some attention. I didn't want to give him my energy. I was totally surprised that you wanted to address him. But since you wanted to address him, I'm going to allow you to do so, because what he is doing is crazy. And he know his history. He know his jacket. He needs to just fall back and leave me alone, and as well as keep your name and Pizzo name out of his mouth. But he don't get the picture. So he want what he want, and you're here to give him what he want. And I'm gonna give you the floor, brother. The floor is yours.
Okay. Well, he want attention, so he's about to get it now. Real exposure. First things first, right? I'm gonna start with this rap allegations and shit like that. Number one, well, let me back up first for a second, because I would like to say to all your listeners, I'm not that internet dude. I'm not on this internet trying to, you know, down what niggas did, or, you know, tarnish niggas' legacies and be trolling. And I ain't with all of that internet shit. The only reason why I'm here, you know what I mean, because he spoke my name in the wrong sentences. He's lying and telling bullshit, and he stayed trying to do that. So let me go on and address this rat shit. Number one, me and Pizzo did not start this rat shit. Like, we ain't making nothing up. Talking about niggas lying on you, bro. Niggas been calling you a rat for over a decade, my nigga. This ain't none of us doing. Your co-defendant put this out, and we know you did it. Cause, bro, we seen the paperwork, my nigga. You told on him. LaShawn Davis, Diesel from Red Hook, for those that don't know. Nigga did 10 years. You did that, Scrap. You know what I'm saying? Now, being the G that I be, like, I'm treating this shit like niggas in the feds. Like you told Fruquan. We lying and we got fake paperwork. Okay, nigga, then produce the paperwork. Let niggas see your paperwork. I bet you're not gonna do that. And I'm gonna tell you why. Number one, niggas seen Diesel's works. He presented that. And you said, like you always say, that's fake paperwork. Niggas lying on you. So I gave you the benefit of a doubt, Smoke. Let me see your paperwork. And you showed me your paperwork. And I don't know what you thought, but I know what court documents look like, bro. I've been getting in shit all my life. You brought me some tainted paperwork. And for anybody out there listening, tell that nigga to show y'all his paperwork. Nigga brings some paperwork, shit scribbled out on it. Nigga wrote on top of shit that he scribbled out. Like, come on, bro. We know what the court documents look like. And it broke my heart. Because you was a nigga that I thought was solid when I seen this shit. Like, nigga, I ain't up here trying to dish you or tarnish nothing. I'm just telling the truth, bro. You ratted on that dude, man. You ratted on him. You know what I'm saying? So stop all the cap, bro. Like, I would think if a nigga told, you know what I'm saying, he would just go off and just be quiet. Everybody's not lying on you. Me and Pizzo ain't start that shit, nigga. So you saying the whole hood, everybody's lying on you? Why? Why would niggas be lying on you or hating on you? Like, on G, nigga, you not even like that, my nigga. Some niggas look at you like you're somebody, but you're nobody to us. You beat up a couple of punks in jail. You beat up a couple of punk niggas in the hood, but you ain't got no history of putting in no work with no elite niggas. Like, knock it off, bro. You a rat. There's two things. As a man, a stand-up man, there's two things his name shouldn't be wrapped up in. Number one is some rat shit, and number two, some mook shit. Oh, wait, we gonna get into that. But let me finish doubling down on you, Scrap. Because this is not, like I said, me coming up here trying to issue or nothing. This is like when when a father take his belt off and spank a nigga ass for breaking his curfew. This is what this is, bro. This is G talk. This is what you need. Honestly, you need a psychiatrist or some meds. Like, cause this delusional, narcissistic shit you got going on is mind-boggling, bro. Like, you did this shit. The position that you are in right now, nobody did this but you. You did this. Talking about all of this jail shit, you big smears and what you did. Come on, that shit 40 years ago, nigga. What you did in the pen. Fuck what you've done. What have you become? You ain't moved the goalpost in 40 years. You the bum nigga that you were 40 years ago. Like, everything that you've done ain't had no merit to it. Let me get into it. First of all, we're gonna go back. We embraced you, my nigga. Us, Marcy. Let's just put it out there. You're not even from Marcy. You from Flushing Avenue, bro. You lived over the Chinese restaurant on Flushing Avenue. You're not even from Marcy. The real Big Smiz from Marcy is Big Smizite, the legendary Smiz. You know what I'm saying? And not to go off record, Fruit, but I need to say this. This is what niggas need to hear, because I hear a lot of these niggas, these overrated niggas, like this bum ass nigga on this internet talking all this shit, but not paying homage to the niggas that paved the way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I brought up Big Smiz because Big Smizite is a legendary individual from my hood. Just like Danny Dan, may he rest in peace. This nigga can't give you the true Marcy history because he don't know. He don't know. The nigga that had the best knuckle game in New York City in every borough was Eric Tweedy. He's from my hood.
Tweedy.
Let's talk about it. May he rest in peace. Big Burrell, may he rest in peace. Then you got Stan Cups, B-Wop, How Bow, Moet, Big Unique.
Wow.
May he rest in peace. And we're going to go back to Bow in a minute. But These are the niggas that paved the way for us. Kev Webb, my cousin Bowie, Kool-Aid, Big Rick. You know what I'm saying? These are the OGs. Dion, Merc, Pete. These are the real G's. You know what I'm saying? Hook, Ramel Crown. These the niggas before us, man. These the niggas that paved the way for Marcy, man.
No question.
Laid the ground down for niggas like us. So I'm paying my homage to these niggas. Salute. And when you speak upon these elite niggas, guess what? My name in the top 5, dead or alive. Nigga, you can never tarnish what I did. You know what I'm saying? Now, moving along. Back to your history, Smoke. We're going to keep it all the way official. We embraced you. Marcy Posse. You came in as a soldier fucking with us. Then you jumped on them niggas' dicks from Sumner and started running with them as a soldier. They kicked you out the whip. You know what I'm saying? Then you back in Marcy. You gets locked up. You come home, and then you jump in the whip with Stan Burrell in them. They kicked you out the whip. Then you riding city in them dick. Big up to my boy, my babe bro, City, Hover, motherfucking S. Gotti, my babe bro, Wolverine, Ham. You was riding they dick. Then you did that suspect shit with Diesel. They kicked you out the whip. Then you started being a soldier for the young nephews. You know what I'm saying? Not the babe bros, because the niggas I just named, the real G's that were my babe bros coming up under my weight was City in them, 7 Deep, Shady Black in them, Big Up, Turf, Snipes, them my babe bros, nigga. Dollar, Marcus, Black, those my babe bros, nigga. I'm not even talking about them. You was being a soldier for the nephews. John, Don, and SP. These the niggas that ran you out the hood in 2015, nigga. That's how I know, because you was hiding out in my crib, scared to go back to the hood because the nephews was on your neck because you did some sucker-ass shit. The same sucker shit you doing now. Nobody fucks with you, Smoke, because of you. I'm not making this shit up, bro. I'm not making this up. Pizzo didn't make this up. Like, nigga, so everybody in the hood that's calling you a rat or got your name mixed up in some moot shit, nigga, in the pen and in the street, we didn't do that. You did that, bro. You did that, not us. Like, what you need to do is pipe the fuck down, nigga. You 50 plus. You 50 plus. Nigga, I done been everywhere. And this is documented, nigga. From Boston, fucking from the Boston, from the water to Florida to the border, nigga. Niggas know love. And they know me for being a stepper. They know me for getting money. I've been doing this shit all my life. Everything y'all niggas glorify, furs, diamonds, Fendi, Gucci, Amiri, all that shit, big foreign cars. Nigga, I still got all that shit in the closet. Living in a 7-bedroom fucking 4.5 bath motherfucking 4,000 square foot home. Nigga, where you at?
Talk to him.
Fuck is you talking about with foreigns still in my driveway, bro? Facts. Like, come on, my nigga. And like I said, this is a chastising. I'm not up here trying to earn stripes or points off you, because you are nobody. You never was looked up at as an elite nigga. Now, for all you niggas that be jumping in the motherfucking comment section, yo, because I see some of the comments like, yo, you know what I mean? I don't know what he was doing in the streets, but that nigga was a problem when he was in the pen.
Yeah, you
like,
see that
listen,
type of shit. Now check this out. Check this out. Check this out, love. This to Wayne Crab. He says, this is Brian. His name is Brian. I don't know. You probably know him as Brian. He says, he said, yo, love, this is Brian. That's fucked up. What you doing, homie? If you felt that way right about Smoke, why you had him living with you? I guess when you mentioned he was running from niggas in the hood, he was living there.
Yeah. Now let me double down on that. To you, Bryant, whoever you are. Number one, he was staying with me. This is before I found out about all that rat shit. Now listen, this shit that was going on with him, Don and them, I didn't know about none of this. I found all of this shit out during the process of this nigga living with me. You know what I'm saying? That rat shit with fucking Diesel. Like, I didn't know nothing about this. And the bros was like, yo, bro, get that nigga away from you. He ain't right. I ain't know nothing about the Don shit and that, none of that shit at the time. Like, I didn't know the shit about Diesel at the time. You know what I'm saying? The niggas is telling me, yo, he ratted. But I'm a real nigga, bro. Stand up G. First of all, that's like if a nigga come to me and go, yo, that nigga fruit tell. The first thing I'm gonna do is go, word, let me see them works. I'm not gonna just convict the nigga, especially a nigga I knew. As long as I knew this nigga, I ain't gonna just convict the nigga because you said he told. Nah,
he
bro,
said
let
his
me
name
see
is
that
Brain.
paperwork.
My bad, love. He said his name is Brain.
Brain. I know Brain. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you this, Brain. Like I said, I didn't know none of this shit during that time. This is why he mad. Because when I found out all of this shit, I told bro he had to leave.
Now this is the shit that kills me with these dudes, right? And I'm looking at the comments. The kid Brain and this other kid Malik King's love. You never was in the hood when Big Smith's putting in work.
Yo, bro, listen. You said that Cash Money shit. That's what it says?
Nah, that Cash Money dude, I put him in timeout. This dude is Malik King. Now he deleting his message. Now Malik King just deleted his message.
Because listen,
fuck all that rhetoric shit. My thing is this, right? Dudes like to attack the messenger and overlook the fact that this motherfucker did something wrong.
Exactly.
You want to attack the messenger and say
these niggas, I will stomp on these niggas.
This shit is crazy, bro.
That is a fact.
It's like saying, fuck it, he told, but he still was Big Smith. Listen, all that shit is out the window. That shit is out the window when he did the Diesel.
Yeah. And let me say this again to Brain. When I found all of that out, I told bro to leave my establishment because that should go against everything I stand on, bro. Number one. And guess what? I never dogged him. I'm on different channels, bro. I never spoke that nigga name. None of that shit, bro. Right. None of that. But if a nigga run into a nigga like we ran into each other through and niggas asked about him, I kept it a buck. I don't fuck with Son no more because Son told.
Right. And the ill shit about it is I heard it. Diesel told me to my face what it was, but I totally forgot. And I didn't want to repeat it. And I definitely didn't see no paperwork. I didn't want to repeat it. So when we spoke and you mentioned it, I kept it on cap. And then now since he been bugging the fuck out and everything is coming out and you telling me, yo, that was Zoe, now I understand Zoe told me to my face, yo, Smiths did him dirty. So we not going to forget that, bro. We not going to overlook that.
We not doing none of that, bro. We doubling down. And listen, here's the thing. Like I said, I wasn't talking about this nigga because he's nobody to talk about. I came on this to address some shit he did. Right. If he wouldn't have never put up that bullshit video talking about me, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. But I'm not going to allow a nigga to try to taint or tarnish everything I did. Not that I hold that shit like it's a badge of honor. Nah, bro, it's just another chapter in my book. You know what I'm saying? I've been a stepper from day one all the way to now. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And let me address Brain. I knew Brain all my life. He was another get money nigga from my hood, lived in the next building from me. I love Brain. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? But don't do that, bro. When you know what he was doing. Just like Brain, you know what them niggas was doing in the can. His little brother and them, you know about all of this moot shit, bro.
Right.
Like, come on, we not gonna do that. Now, let me proceed.
Absolutely.
Everybody I just told you about, all the whips he got kicked out of, right? That's because he did foul shit, bro. He did this shit. Him. Niggas ain't just doing this shit to this nigga for nothing. Everybody that extended their hand to him, including me, he crossed them. Jealousy and envy. Bro, I opened my door for you, nigga. You was sleeping on my couch. You was eating my food, using my water. I'm buying you cigarettes, getting you haircuts like you was one of my children. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. And then when I tell you to leave, because I can't be wrapped up in all that bullshit niggas was doing, you know what I'm saying? The first thing you do is stab me in the back. You did the same shit to City and them. You did the same shit to Stan and them. You did the same shit to Kim. She kicked your ass out, and that's how I found you. I'm about to send you a picture when this is all over. Yo, bro, this is how I found the nigga. Dirty ass nigga sleeping on the bench. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's like disappointing.
And the weird shit is, you said the hood been saying this shit for 10 years. He
Over
went
10
crazy.
years, bro.
He went crazy when we made mention of it. He went crazy.
How you going crazy? Why you not going? And listen, let me just make some understanding of this. I moved out of New York in 2020. I've been down here 5 years. Niggas ain't never hear my name and shit. I don't be nigga. I got shit unfolding. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about certain things, Fruit.
Right.
But we going to do this off camera because my advisors is like, nah, not yet.
Right.
So I'm going to listen to my advisors. You know what I'm saying? But niggas is about to watch greatness unfold right before their eyes. Hating ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, right? Back to this nigga. Like, first of all, if you a dude from the streets, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, that we all got pushed in that direction. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you from that cloth, how are you even speaking up for a nigga knowing he did this shit? Right. That's like you're condoning him ratting on niggas. Like, nah, bro, you did bullshit. And then you trying to take credit for shit you didn't do. Like, you was running around telling niggas you got stand shot. This is a nigga that was feeding you, bro. Why are you doing that? When we all know you didn't have nothing to do with that. He was putting in work. What work? What work?
Yeah, they keep talking about Smiths putting work on in the hood.
Listen, bro.
They keep saying that shit.
Okay, and let me say this, bro. He was, but he wasn't putting in no work. It's levels to this, nigga. You wasn't putting in no work on no elite niggas.
I understand.
You was a soldier for standing them, beating up punk niggas that probably owed them money. You wasn't. Come on, there's levels to this.
I understand levels. Yeah, it's levels.
Just like these niggas talking about, in the pen. Okay, he was a problem in the pen. Let's double down. Do you know who Bay is? BL from Notion?
No question. They shouted Preem and BL out in the comments already.
Those my niggas, bro. And this is a true fact. You get in touch with them, ask them. You see that scrape in that nigga Smoke face? Who you think did that?
Oh, Preem and BL put that work in.
No. BL blew that nigga open in the 4 building. Him and Big Shot blew this nigga open. You wasn't a problem for them when you was in the pen moving along. You know what I'm saying? Supreme from motherfucking Tompkins let you hold his bracelet to go on a visit, and Rozelle from Fort Greene deaded you on that shit. You wasn't a problem for him.
Rest in peace to Rozelle.
You wasn't a piece. You wasn't a problem for my nigga Rozelle.
No, Rozelle ain't passed away.
Exactly.
No, Rozelle ain't passed away. What was son name? What's son name? What's son name? What's B Good brother name out of Tompkins? Dark Cal. I thought you said Dark Cal.
No, BL.
No. You said Rozelle. I got Rozelle mixed up with Dark Cal because they was on the same. Rozelle. They was on the same type of time.
Yeah, my nigga Rozelle from Fort. That you on Supreme bracelet, and niggas know who Supreme is from Tompkins. Go ask him this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I got
Rozelle is
receipts.
bar brother. That's bar brother.
Go ask him. Rozelle, my doggy. Like, he deaded you on the bracelet. You wasn't a problem for him. You wasn't a problem for BL. You went up north, the rat hunter, deaded you on your shit, told you to play the yard. Big Sly, OG Sly, my nigga.
Shout out
You know
to
what I'm
OG
saying?
Sly. That's my guy.
Okay, and so you talked to Sly, ask him about this. Sly and them said, okay, you from around the way. They armed the nigga. We gonna go to the yard, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna jump off. All you gotta do is pop on the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Because it's your beef, and we gonna tear the yard up. What did he do? He went to the yard and he didn't do nothing. You wasn't a problem for the rat hunter, nigga.
Right.
Then you runs into the nigga that killed Tilo. You got these stories about Tilo and all that, but nigga, you runs into a nigga that killed them. And the nigga offered you to dance. He's telling this story on that Saint Last shit. Nigga offered you to dance. You know what I'm saying? And told you, I'ma give you a gun and we gonna go on the hill and we gonna get this over with. What did he do? He didn't do nothing. Like, we talking about a dude, if you're intimidated by him, he was a bully. If you're intimidated by him or he knew he can do something to you and you wasn't going to do nothing, yo, real talk, he's going to double down. But anybody that's showing resistance, like, nigga, I'm going to tear your wig off, he don't want no smoke. I know this guy, man. I put my freedom and my life on the line for this bitch ass nigga, bro. Come on, Smoke. You remember Pulaski. You remember? Them niggas was doubling down on you. May they rest in peace. AD, may he rest in peace. Blue, may they rest in peace. Them niggas was on your ass, bro. And I told niggas up there, if dude come back again, telling me niggas violating them, I'm getting it in blood. And they violated him again. This was in 87 summer. He came and got me. Wasn't no talking, no what happened. I went up there to make a long story short and blew a nigga down for this nigga, bro. And fortunately for me, you know what I'm saying? That homie didn't tell.
Right.
Niggas stepping in the streets. We blowing back and forth at each other because I downed the nigga for him. The nigga didn't die, so I can talk about it. He didn't die. You know what I'm saying? And he kept it a buck. I'ma keep it in the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, knock it off already.
He going crazy. I guess now he sit his ass down, man, because he kept talking. When he sent me that corny ass video, I was like, all right, so now you got the floor, man. And he disappeared after that.
Because he lying. Listen, my G, we're dealing with a narcissist. And here's the facts. A lot of people that suffer from this disease don't even know that they got it. And one of the traits that a narcissist has, they create issues and then try to play that victim role. Just like he told you he ain't walking 3 years, right?
Yeah,
that he's in a wheelchair.
Yeah,
he's in a walker.
I'm restricted to a wheelchair. I ain't walked in 3 years.
Even if that's the truth, because you got to take everything he say with a grain of salt. You was Big Spear's a problem. The nigga that confined you to that wheelchair before he died, may he rest in peace, my nigga Knowledge Charlie, he was on the island with us and we was in the street together for years. After he did that to you, you wasn't a problem for him. You wasn't a problem for Black Knowledge when he smacked you in your head with that big ass pound and squeezed the trigger at the same time and had your ear ringing for like 2 weeks. You wasn't a problem for them. Like, come on, bro. Knock it off. You was a bum ass nigga, dirty nigga all your life. And we extended our hands. All of us extended hands to you. Me personally, I extended my hand because I had compassion for the less fortunate, nigga. I should be the last nigga you be on some internet shit talking crazy about. And like I said, let's even go here. Before I left New York, like niggas been calling you a rat, mook, all that shit for years. If I said something that you wasn't feeling, bro, you know a bunch of niggas that had my number that could have got in touch with me. All you had to do, yo, I don't like that shit Love said, get him on the line. We could have met and settle our differences. But you know, you didn't want to do that. You can get on this internet in front for niggas you want. Nigga, you know it would have been man down, bro. And real talk, I'm still being cordial with the situation. Like I said, this chastising. I know you don't live in your mom's apartment no more. I know where you live at, little closer to downtown. Nigga, I know where you at. Niggas already put your location out there, bro. If I wanted to, I'd green light you, nigga. Come on, bro. You still alive because of me. Let's just keep it a buck. Them niggas in Brownsville was gonna kill you. You forgot about that? Them niggas in South Florida, them niggas in Van Dykes was gonna knock your wig off. The only reason why you made it out of Brownsville, because of a real nigga like me. Big up to all my niggas from the Ville. Clutch, motherfucking Ice, Miz, fucking Big Ike, Ron Dude, motherfucking my nigga Ill Bill and them niggas. You know what I'm saying? See, yo, nigga, like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Black Tie, Two Gun, all of them. Yo, bro. Marquise, nigga, listen. If it wasn't for me, shout out to my niggas, man. If it wasn't for me, you'll be dead. You would have been dead, nigga. So stop capping. It's taking everything out of me. I'm busy working on my shit, doing
like
what
I said,
I gotta do.
I was surprised you called.
Like, come on, bro. I don't be entertaining, but I can't have bitch ass niggas like this talking about me in the wrong sentence. Like, I wasn't talking about you, Smoke, because the reality is you're nothing to talk about. Like, who's hating on you? On what? You gotta be doing something, have something, look like something for niggas to be hating on you, bro. Niggas is not hating on you, scrap. Like, come on, my
He wants
G.
some attention, man. He got it. He wanted it. He got it.
Like, come on, bro. And I'm still ain't doubling down on you with this moot shit, nigga. Now, let's just keep it a buck. I'm not doing this for laughter or points or nothing like that. And I don't think it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Especially when somebody is being victimized.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In that way. Come on, bro. Your name been wrapped up in this moot shit for years, nigga. In the can and in the streets, nigga. You forgot? You tried to fuck hot sauce, nigga. The nigga Curtis. Sorry, Curtis, but I had to put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Come on, nigga. You was on some mook shit in the pen. You and your brother. And being that Brain stepped in, yo, Brain, keep it a buck. You was in the can with his brother, Little Smoke, when the homos was fighting over him, bro. Like, come on, my nigga.
And then they be co-signing these niggas.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, this nigga, listen, and let me say this first and foremost. Did I see Smoke fucking a homo or getting his dick sucked? Nah. But like I said earlier, there's two things a man's name ain't supposed to be wrapped up in, especially if you're supposed to be a stepper. That's some rat shit or some mook shit. Did I see him do some suspect shit? Yes, I did. When we were kids in the bin with the homo nigga Shantae. Like, did I see him fuck Shantae? Or no. But he has some funny biz going on with this nigga. That is a fact. I seen this with my own two eyes. Moving along. You know what I'm saying? Niggas been talking that. We been pressed you about that. And you know this, nigga. I ain't just making this up.
Like,
we
he know that was a topic of discussion.
Exactly. And we pressed him about this. This is on my dead father, on my children's lives. We pressed him about this mook shit before. And you know what he told us? Like he always said, niggas lying on me. And this is what he told us. Yo, that it wasn't me. It was that nigga Black Mitch from Roosevelt. He was fucking with them chumps. And me and him used to work out together. And niggas used to see the chumps come around because of him. Listen, my nigga, knock it off.
Right.
Because I don't give a fuck who you are. If I got love for you or not, nigga, if you are part of that, around that, I'm disassociating yourself from me because at the end of the day, that goes against everything I stand on, nigga. And since you want to get online and talk, let's talk. I understand. See, a lot of people don't understand why you doing the shit that you do, but I understand. You've been traumatized throughout your whole life. living in stolen cars. Back in the days when we was young niggas, you living in stolen cars. Niggas from Sumner can tell you this nigga sleeping in stolen cars, sleeping on the roof, all kind of shit, camping out on Big Weebo's couch and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't want to go home. And I know why. Because that bed space came with dick, nigga. That's why. Like, I'm not up here making shit up about you. You told me. I heard the little rumors and I brushed that off like, come on, because I know how niggas be talking. But you told me, bro, this is on my dead father or my kid's life. You sat in my 750, nigga, and you told me that your step pops was fucking you and your little brother. You told me this. Nobody else, no third parties. You told me this. You confirmed this moot shit. You know what I'm saying? And it started in your home. And like I said, I'm not up here blasting off on this lame ass nigga trying to earn stripes or trying to clown him, because at the end of the day, for somebody to be victimized in that way, and that goes for anybody that been through that, I sympathize with you.
Right.
I sympathize
because
with you.
It starts somewhere.
Yeah, and it starts at home. And I wish that never happened to him. You know what I'm saying? But bro, it happened. Unless you're lying about that too, trying to get sympathy from a nigga.
Yeah, because you never know, because he definitely tried to get sympathy from me on some, yo, I ain't walked in 3 years. You don't know how your words bothered me.
Bro,
I was contemplating suicide. He was playing on my emotions,
that
man.
nigga's a weak nigga, bro. And let me say this to you, Fruit. Don't feel bad for this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't do anything wrong. Nah, nigga, what you said on your channel ain't give him no stress, contemplating suicide. All those bones, them skeletons he got in his closet, all the dirt that he did to his people, that's not fucking with him no more. That's what got him fucked up in the head. And
Right.
Smoke, you did this, bro. Nobody did this. You did this, homie. Like, instead of being on this fucking internet at 50 plus talking about what you done 40 years ago, nigga, what you need to do is go be a father to your daughters, my nigga. A father to your daughters. I don't be on this shit talking about all the accomplishments I've made. You know what I'm saying? My biggest accomplishment was raising my sons to be grown men.
Being
my baby Tavion, my baby Teddy, my baby Demetrius. These my babies. They love me, especially my two youngest. So if there are any women in the audience that has kids and you're a single mom or even a single dad, I have a high respect for you, because I know how hard it is to be a single father. I was in my boys' lives from the day they opened their eyes, and I'ma be in their life to the day mine's closed. Nigga, I ain't up here clickbaiting, nigga. Nigga, I'm doing this for legacy. So when it's time for daddy to sit down, my boy's gonna take over from here. My sons is getting to the bag. This nigga's driving tankers and doing computer analysis shit. Like, nigga, go be a father. Go be a father. Get on your knees and beg your daughters for forgiveness. Nigga, you is a grandfather and you not even in the baby's life. Like, come on, bro. Get off this internet and do something constructive.
You running laps on him. You running laps on him.
Yo, come on, my nigga. Like, this is not a joke. Go be a father to those children you abandoned, nigga. Like, come on, nigga.
And yo, he be coming out of nowhere harassing me. Yo, they lying on me. And I'm like, yo, they not thinking about you, man. Why you keep bringing this shit up? Why you keep in my DMs with this dumb shit?
Listen, bro. And this is a fact, right? Niggas lying. Okay. Well, tell him to go to Marcy then.
Yeah.
Tell him to go down there.
You talking about Pizzo can't go back home. Pizzo can't go back home.
We always gonna be welcome home, bro. That's the key word in it. Home. Home. Niggas love us home. Niggas gonna always be able to go home. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, unfortunately, we on this fucking internet doing this shit. I didn't want to do this shit. Like you said, I was surprised when you pulled up. Cause nigga, I don't do this. I'm getting at a nigga. He started this,
Yeah.
not me. I don't be talking about this bird ass nigga. You go on Instagram trying to discredit the shit I've done. Like you can't do that, nigga. You is a hood gangster. You is a jail gangster. You did shit in jail, and you did shit, you say, in Marcy. Is Smoke a punk ass nigga? No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, it's levels to this shit. You can go to motherfucking Queens, Brooklyn, the Bronx, Harlem. Niggas know me for stepping, bro. Niggas know me for stepping.
Yeah, that's what I told him. Yeah,
Come on.
I was like, yo, you blowing my mind with that one, man.
Like, come
Straight
on,
up.
nigga.
Straight up.
From Left Rack, Iraq. Shout out to my nigga Big Snoop. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Carlos, Big Los. You know what I mean? All the real niggas shot me. All these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Motherfucking rest in peace to my nigga Billy Bang. These was my niggas. My brothers. You know what I'm saying? Queensbridge, Littles, made Tahim rest in peace. Nigga TB, Trevor, all these niggas,
Fat
my
Trev.
nigga Javon. Yeah.
Fat Trev. Me and Trev was in Clinton together. 9-4. Fat
my
Trev.
my nigga Javon. I don't know if you know my nigga Evs. He from Left Rack. My nigga Javon. He been down for downing niggas, bro. And coming to think about it, Smoke, if you remember, you came to Greenville. This is on my dead pops, bro. My man was gonna down him. He ain't know who my little man was. My little man like, yo, bro. And I'm like, nah, bro. And I had to tell Smoke, yo, chill the fuck out. Because my little man about that work. And if you go against what I'm saying right now and violate my little man, I'm going to allow him to put you down because you out of pocket. And then a couple of months after that, my man downed the nigga in the town for that same shit talking. Come on, Duke, like, knock it off, bro. Like you were saying, he got mad how you speaking love name and the likes of Killer Ben and Polite. These was my mans. Like, nigga, you didn't have no rapport with Polite. You didn't have no rapport with Killer Ben. None of these niggas, bro. Killer Ben didn't even know who the fuck you was. Like, come on, my nigga.
Yeah, he asked for this.
And I ain't bigging niggas up, but it is what it is. Tracy Washington, you boy, and these niggas don't know who the may they rest in peace. They ain't know who the fuck this nigga was. Like I said, it's levels to this shit, nigga. I done been everywhere. Harlem, Uptown, the Bronx. Niggas know me, bro. Niggas respect me and love me. Speaking about Harlem, free my nigga Big Randy Love, man.
Free Randy Love, no question. Free Randy Love.
That was my dog.
Free Randy Love.
Come on, and for the niggas that don't know, this is the nigga that turned motherfucking Alpo in the morning to that gunplay, nigga. My Free nigga Randy Big Love. Randy Love is a fucking beast, nigga.
Free Randy
like,
Love.
These niggas don't know this dude. Niggas only know him in that perimeter. Like, come on, bro. Knock it off already, Smoke. Get yourself some help, my G.
Yeah, get some help, Smoke.
Stop blaming everybody for your failures in life, my nigga. If you put as much as energy as you put into getting on this internet lying into something constructive, maybe you can get something done, bro. And it'll be a little hard for you because all of the people that's out here doing what they do, they not fucking with you. Niggas is not fucking with you because, oh, we just outcasting him because he ain't from the hood. Nah, niggas is doing this because you crossed everybody that extended their hand to you, nigga. You worthless. You was nothing. You was no good to nobody. Everybody you came around, you tainted them with your toxicity, nigga. Ooh. And that's a fact.
Ooh.
That's a fact.
He gave him the business tonight. He gave him the business.
And real talk, like I said, this
Absolutely.
is a chastising, my nigga.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, because he kept harassing me, man. He
Like,
kept,
come on,
he kept
man,
trying
knock
to
it off,
slander
bro.
y'all. He kept trying to slander y'all. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna let him address it, man. Once you made the call, I was like, you know what? I ain't even got nothing else to say, man. I'm gonna let love clean this nigga up. You know what I'm saying?
And listen,
but more importantly,
Pizzo,
I wanted to get those memories in that Marcy history, man, because that was important.
And let me say this. More niggas, like I said, you bit the hand that fed you. Pizzo's a grown man. He can speak for himself. But I'm telling you, Pizzo been a stepper from a little boy, man. From a little boy. He been standing on his 10. Pizzo's a straight up G. Niggas could say whatever they want about him. You already know his history. That nigga went, he was in Spofford and all that for 2 under the belt.
Absolutely. 88.
And he learned from the best, from niggas like us and his older brother and his older brothers like Danny and them. You know what I'm saying? Nigga talking Danny Diamonds. Listen, bro, let's just go here for a second. Danny Dan is what we know him as. Niggas call him Danny Diamonds. That name was given to him by me when I put the DVD out. Niggas wasn't calling him Danny Diamonds. Niggas was calling him DDW or Danny Dan.
Right.
May he rest in peace. Danny was a stepper. Niggas don't even know. I was fucking with Danny when he was going hand to hand. Up until he got into the bricks and he was rich and he didn't have a long run. Unfortunately, that was our big bro. You know what I'm saying? He stood on principle. He had moral values and he loved his family and he loved his niggas, which was us. So I'm bringing this up. You know what I'm saying? Because this nigga went on this St. Last channel and was lying. First of all, let me start here. Danny didn't have nothing to do with him. Danny hated that nigga, bro. There's nobody that can ever come to the table and tell you they seen him with Danny. Danny was hitting him with work, picking up some money from Danny. Danny was calling him to put in some work. Niggas, stop lying. Plus, that shit with Tilo. You didn't have no rapport with Tilo like that. The closest niggas to Tilo was me and Gate. That is a fact. We were the closest 2 people to his family. You know what I'm saying?
He's taking credit for all that. He's saying he...
Yeah, he's trying to take credit for all of that. Talking about Arlene, you know what I'm saying, was, you know, let him sleep in her house and she was feeding him and let him take showers. I'm telling you, that is a lie, bro. We were the closest to that man and his family. So I'm speaking like this because, dude, keep my mom, Arlene, name out your fucking mouth. Keep Tilo name out your fucking mouth. Keep Danny's name out your fucking mouth. These were stand-up individuals. Stand-up individuals.
And that he is not.
Like, dude, what you've done go against everything they stood on. And we not just me, we are not going to stand by and let you tarnish their legacy, taint their legacy with your tarnished ass bullshit, bro. Stop telling these lies, my nigga. When you don't even have to do that. You big smears, right? And these niggas out here campaigning, you know what I'm saying? The bottom line, nigga, the next time you niggas all in the comment sections want to put your pom-poms on and cheerlead, make sure you cheer for this nigga here, the people's champ. Big love, man.
There you go. There you have it.
Fuck out of here, man.
And I told him I'm going to get on my Don King shit and leave with the winner. Since now, you want to play motherfucking games.
Before we wrap this, I'm about to send something to your phone right quick. Okay. Look at this, bro.
He's sending me something. Hopefully it'll come through while I'm on the flip dome. Sometimes I'm just be acting up.
Dang. name.
Applehead was popping.
Right there. Yo, look at that fruit. And I knew one
Pizzo
day.
sent me a picture. This is a pic.
One day, I knew that was going to come in handy. Like, come on, bro.
Yo, Pizzo funny nigga.
You was homeless, dude.
Wow, son. Right?
Him sleeping on a bench. Look.
That's him?
That's him. You look disgusting, Smoke. Like, come on,
nah, son.
Yeah, that's him.
Nah. That's Big Smoke?
Man. Oh, my God. This shit is crazy, man.
Nah, man.
Like, come on, bro. And I hate it had to be him.
Let me see.
He should have never mentioned my name, bro. He should have never mentioned our name. And if you gonna do that, be fair with it. Mention everybody's name that called you a rat. Yo,
Pizzo funny nigga. Pizzo sent me a picture, right? He said, this is a pic that rat nigga sent me back in 89. Calling me Big Pizzo when I was only 16.
Exactly.
Now, I'm going to read it. Since he autographed it, I'm going to read it. This is a picture of Smiz on a visit in the 4 building, 89. He sent this picture to Pizzo when Pizzo was at DFY at 16. In order for a true stepper to be a live stepper, it must first learn and feel how it feels to be stepped on. Remember backwards, there were a bunch of shit. I ain't gonna read all that shit, but it says, back up, love you, money, Big Smiz, Big Pizzo. Yeah, see? And yo, but fuck that, yo, Pizzo, good looking on the flick, but goddamn, love, yo.
Like, come on,
that's
bro.
Smiz, yo, so this is the person I'm talking to?
Exactly. Now, listen to this, my nigga. If you're going to go up here and tell these stories and all of these lies, why are you not telling these stories about you getting all of this money? We never hear that.
I don't even think I want to show the people this picture, man.
You ain't talking about nothing. All you doing is trying to downplay other niggas' legacy. You not talking about nothing, nigga. Nothing you did.
Yo,
come on, bro.
Mother, son. After I'm gonna keep it a buck with my audience. After seeing this picture, man, I don't know why I'm wasting my time.
Come on, bro.
After
Pictures
seeing
are
this
worth
picture
1,000 words
of this motherfucker sleeping on the park bench.
And listen,
I'm gonna try to make it so the people see it. This is the motherfucker Smiz. This, I did this, I did that. I don't know if y'all can see it. This is Smiz. I did this, I did that. Sleeping on the park bench. Y'all see that?
Look disgusting.
Look at his stomach, son. So he ain't got those muscles and all that shit no more?
Man, that nigga's, look at that t-shirt he got on, bro.
Whoa. Yo, he looking bad. See, yo, Smiz, man.
This nigga, bro. The nigga called me one night like, yo. I'm like, yo, where the fuck you at, bro? The nigga like, I'm in Manhattan. I'm like, and it's late. I'm like, fuck you doing out there? He was like, I'm in McDonald's. So I'm bugging like, McDonald's still open? He like, yeah, I'm in Times Square. He was in Manhattan. I'm like, why the fuck you way out there this time of night? What you got going on? He was like, yo, this the only way I can use my phone, off the Wi-Fi. So I'm like, hold on, bro. What the fuck you got going on, my nigga? He like, yo, Mello, I'm homeless, man. I ain't got nowhere to go. No questions asked. Like I said, I always had compassion for the less fortunate. You know what I did? Yo, jump in the cab, come to the crib, man. And he was sleeping on my couch from that night, 4 months. I got the pictures and video, nigga. I'm coming outside with all my grills in the yard, feeding the whole block. This when I was living in East New York. I'm feeding the whole block, including him. Nigga, you ain't never eat that good in your life. And I'm the nigga you gonna get on the internet and try to disrespect?
Yo, man, after I showed that picture, man, they said don't argue with bums in the street, man. So
exactly. Now let me finish this story right
wrap
here.
this nigga up because this is
Okay.
ooh, that's disgusting.
Not only you ratted on Diesel, listen,
Okay.
bro.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Mike Sullivan. And I know a lot of niggas in the projects know Mike Sullivan. They know this story. He's from around J and them way. The nigga got into some shit in North Carolina. And if you want fruit, I can reach out. I'm not even going to go through his whole story. I'll let him tell you the story. I'm just going to give you the outline. The bottom line is this. The nigga was helping the nigga. You know what I'm saying? The nigga did some bullshit with him. He stole something from the nigga. I'm not going to tell you. I'll let Mike Sullivan tell you.
Right.
He stole something from the nigga. So the nigga cut the nigga off. But the nigga had some shit going on. The man was looking for him in North Carolina. This nigga Smoke called Crime Stoppers on this nigga, bro. The nigga was in the bowling alley one night, and he knew the nigga was there. The nigga called Crime Stoppers. Then they came and locked the nigga up, and Smoke went back to his crib, broke in the nigga crib, and stole all his clothes and sneakers, bro.
Oh,
and how niggas found out, he tried to sell some of the sneakers to the nigga cousin. He didn't even know that was Mike Sullivan's cousin. And then on top of that, everybody know this story in Marcy. The nigga came down there one Marcy day with all the nigga clothes on, head to toe, the sneakers and all of that. And them niggas was arguing and ready to fight and all that shit. He had his man with him ready to pop smoke and all of that shit. But it was mad police out there. Niggas like, chill. Yo, bro, come on, my nigga. Who does that?
See, this is what I tried to tell a youngin in the comments. I said, listen, man, all that shit you talking about with Big Smidge, you got to understand. Love and Pizzo know of and have a history with Smidge way before any of that shit.
Like, way before that, bro.
Way before any of that shit.
70s, early 80s shit. I know this nigga, bro. I know this nigga. Like, I'm going to tell a story. This is a true story. His little brother, Little Smoke, one night we at a family function, we come home, my brother in the hallway when we get home, and he got this little dirty nigga with him. My mom's and them automatically like, why is you standing in the hallway this late at night with this little boy? Who is this? Because they don't know this nigga. My brother like, yo, he couldn't get in the house. So, you know, I seen little man, so I ain't have him walking around. This is on my dead father, bro. My mom's in them like, okay, took him in the crib, gave him something to eat, and fixed the couch up for him and let him sleep on the couch. The next morning, this nigga gets up before everybody and stole my sister's sneakers, bro.
Little Smidge.
Little Smoke. I seen him and dumped them on his fucking head. And I know he told his brother, and you so big, why you ain't say nothing about that? Like, listen, man. Like, real talk. And I'm just being honest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can green light this nigga from here, bro.
Truth hurts. But Smidge asked for this shit, son. He played himself. He wouldn't leave it alone. But like I said, I got the proof in the pudding, and I'm on my Don King shit. I'm leaving the ring with the winner. You know what I'm saying? So I had to give you and Pizzo the floor and let y'all wash this nigga up. But more importantly, like I said, I appreciate the T-Lo, shoe shine, and polite memories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and food.
Yes.
Not to cut you off, fruit. Like I told you a little earlier, my advisors told me to, you know, don't give too much. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, I'm going to keep you posted.
Thank you.
I'm going to keep a nigga posted because I like, a nigga, we gonna do something, bro.
I appreciate it.
I'm going to keep you posted, bro, on what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And when the time is right, you have my word as a man. You're going to be the first nigga on any channel that's going to really get the Marcy Posse story, bro.
Woo! Y'all heard him. We going to hold him to that.
And the Marcy Posse was Love, Elo, Gate, Trini, Shoe Shine, Half Pint, Tata, OD, Huck, Tree, Money Grip. Free my nigga Money Grip. Polite was part of the Marcy Posse. He wasn't even from Marcy. Free was part of Marcy Posse, and he wasn't from there. And believe it or not, All the niggas from Sumner, they had their crew, but those was our closest allies. Them was the only niggas that was really allowed in my hood besides Fort Greene and got love like they lived there. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all heard him. I'm gonna get that exclusive content first. And somebody said in the comments that the Danny Dan DVD was fire.
Yeah, I didn't. To be honest, I didn't really like it, and I'm gonna say this on record. Doing the Danny Diamond story, it was a lot more that was supposed to be added, and just like the Calvin Klein story.
Did they mention that one too in the comments? They said, "Is that love from the Calvin Klein joint?"
Exactly. And let me say this: both of those documentaries belong to me and two of my mans from Connecticut. I gotta shout them out. My nigga Raw Heat and Bink. Bink from Bridgeport. Raw Heat is from motherfucking damn, Hartford. My bad, Raw Heat.
Hartford.
I got niggas up there, real niggas. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's a whole line of this, how I even got to the Calvin Klein story and the Diamonds documentary, and I got all of that from dealing with niggas from Woodside. My nigga Ken Do, Prince, he was the artist. You know what I'm saying?
So those are the same people you're gonna work. Are those going to be the same people you work with on the Marcy posse?
No. These the people that I'm working with on these projects I got going on, and they projects with a S on it. You know, different things that a nigga got going on.
Right.
Like I said, they're gonna watch history unfold right in front of their eyes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you the real Marcy history, bro. And I'm talking 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s.
Okay.
I know who was who. You know what I'm saying? I know who was who, man.
It's going down here at the Real Big Fruit Podcast. I told you, only exclusive content here, man. It's a Friday night, and we lit it up in New York City. We gave y'all what y'all wanted. We had the homie Love come through here representing Marcy Projects, Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. Y'all know what it is. He gave us that Marcy history. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Tilo. Rest in peace to Shoeshine. And rest in peace to George, a.k.a. Polite. Thank you, Love, for coming through. And
you already know,
you asked for that, Smiz. So Love had to come through here and clean you up. I am done with you. You know what I'm saying? And to my viewers, I want to thank all 80 of y'all for coming up. Y'all was loyal. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the likes. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. ENY318, thank you for pulling up. Squeak Fever was in the building. Kills was in the building. Jose Perez was in the building. Everybody in the building, in the chat, I appreciate you. Applehead was in the building too. It ain't rock. Y'all know what it is. Listen, it's your boy Big Fruit. I'm up out of here, and y'all know what it is.